driving right now. It's Monday, November the 27th, and we just picked up 2 South Pole bulls from Bruce Shanks, who's in Sassafras Valley Ranch, I think is the name of it, near Belle, Missouri. I'm driving, so I don't have anything else to do, so I figured I could try to start a video. So we picked up a 2-year-old bull. That's one he had used as a herd bull this year, and then we picked up a weanling, which maybe I'll use some next year on some younger heifers. So if you don't know, the South Pole is a composite breed. It was started by Teddy Gentry, who was the group like Alabama, the country music group Alabama. He's one of the people in that group. Anyway, it's a composite breed of Red Angus. It's a quarter Red Angus, quarter Hereford, quarter Centipole, and a quarter Barzona. The thing that's somewhat unique is it incorporates some heat-tolerant genetics that are not Brahma. So the Centipole has, for one thing, Centipole has a slick hair gene, and they're a quarter Centipole. So some of the South Pole have the slick hair gene. And then the Barzona was a heat-tolerant breed developed in Arizona. They're a composite of some African breeding plus some other, I can't remember the exact makeup of it. And going back to the Centipole, they also have some Thule, which is an African breed that was crossed with Red Pole. So that's kind of the buildup of the South Pole. The goal with us doing this is to cross South Pole with our Red Angus commercial cows and a few registered Red Angus cows, and kind of see how it turns out. I'm hoping to add a little more heat tolerance for the heat of the summer, and hopefully that also adds a little fescue tolerance. Overall, I feel like our Red Angus are pretty good at that, but I feel like there's some Red Angus that are not as fescue and heat tolerant as what I would like, so we're trying to improve that part of it. We're still sticking with our purebred Red Angus, which are registered in our spring calving herd. We're still sticking with that group of cows as far as keeping them, registered and developing that herd of fescue resistant and heat tolerant Red Angus as well. So I jokingly said when I bought the bull, I'll tell you 3 years from now if I made a good decision or not. And that is honestly about how long it takes to decide if a bull's going to work for you. So I'm going to turn him straight out with our fall calving cows. So calves won't be born till next year. Those calves will be a year old, obviously 2 years from now, and that'll be when we're breeding the heifers and retaining steers to process for beef. And then a year after that, which will be 3 years from now, those steers will be 2 years old, and we'll be finishing them for beef. And the heifers that we kept from the bull will be 2 years old, and they should be having their first calf, assuming that they bred okay. So it really takes, doing what we do, it takes time to know if the decisions you make are going to work out or going to be good or bad decisions. If I have any reservations about the South Pole breed, is I hope they're not too small. We like our steers to average out around 1,000 to 1,150 weight-wise when we process them. And I don't want to end up with a bunch of 900-pound 2-year-old steers that aren't quite, as big as what I'd like. If the meat quality's okay, then I'll still be okay with that, but long term would want to maybe keep some Red Angus influence to keep them a little bit bigger on the steer side, but still be moderate in size where they're easy keeping cows and they're not too much to take care of. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'll show you some videos of the bull. I'm sure at some point we'll add it on to this video, and yeah, that's the plan for now. Here's our bulls. We're stopped at a truck stop outside of Evansville. There's the young one, can't see very well. This is the 2-year-old. See if I can get a better picture. Not really. All right, it's about 6:15. We finally made it to the farm. Getting ready to turn the bull out with all his ladies. They're out there waiting on him. All right, it's a cold day today. This is our weanling red poll that we dropped off last night, picked up yesterday. Looks pretty nice. Okay, here's our bull, the 2-year-old. Again, I specifically bought him because he looks like he has the slick gene. Get this cow out of the way. Come on, cow. So he looks like he has the slick gene. You can see how short the hair is around his ears. So again, hopefully he has a slick gene, and we'll pass that gene on to the offspring, along with all the other attributes that come with the South Pole breed. So I'm not doing this just only for a slick hair coat, but that's part of the reason. All right, we got our bull in the background. Again, we'll know if this was a good decision or not in about 3 years. So hopefully you made a good decision. Actually out here today on my lunch break, getting ready to go back to work. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good day, and I hope you have learned something. Thank you.